Good morning, student. This is your second chapter, Kingdom Classification. What do you mean by classification? The process of arranging things into groups or sets according to some common properties is called classification. In biology, living things are also classified into different groups. Grouping organisms together on the basis of similarities and their separation into different groups on the basis of different differences is called biological classification. The branch of biology that deals with the naming and classifying organisms is called taxonomy. Now, what is the need of classification? There are more than 212 lakh types of animals and 3 lakh types of plants in the world. It is not possible to study and remember the characteristics of all these organisms one by one. To make their study easier, biologists have identified, named, and grouped on the basis of their similar characteristics. Now, advantage of classification. Based on certain characteristics, the living organisms can be classified mainly into two major groups, plants and animals. Classification projects a good picture of all the life forms at a glance. Classification makes the study of wide variety of organisms easy. It shows relationship between organisms of different groups. It helps in tracing the possible origin of one group of organisms from others. It supports the idea of evolution of organisms from simpler to complex ones. Such organisms and classification is tabulated below. Natural system of classification. Cell structure, complexity of body structure, mode of nutrition, organization of different body parts, other methods. For example, presence or absence of cilia, flagella, types of pigment, cell wall composition, etc. On the basis of cell structure, organisms are classified into prokaryotic and eukaryotic. On the basis of body structure, it is divided into unicellular and multicellular. On the basis of mode of nutrition, it is divided into autotrophic and heterotrophic. Heterotrophic is again divided into consumer and decomposer. Now, what is prokaryotic cells? Prokaryotic cells are primitive cells. These cells do not contain a well-defined nucleus. The cell organelles with definite boundary are absent. The cellular material is suspended in the cell matrix. And eukaryotic cells are the ones which have well demarcated cell organelles. The hereditary material is contained inside the nucleus. Organisms which consist of only one cell are known as unicellular organisms. Single cell perform all the vital function of life. For example, amoeba. Organisms which consist of many cells are known as multicellular organisms. Division of labor is seen in such organisms and cells specialize to form specific function form tissues. Tissues form organ and organ form organ system. The whole organization of the body is well organized and complex. For example, human beings and animals. The plant which produce their own food by performing the process of photosynthesis are called autotrophs. Heterotrophs, including consumer and decomposer, feeds on autotrophs or other heterotrophs for obtaining food. Decomposers feed on organic remains of plants and animals to obtain their food. Body parts of plants are so designed that help them to anchor into soil. The body parts of animal facilitate locomotion in the search of food, shelter and protection from predator. Now, the changes in the living organism which occur with times are called evolution. The concept of evolution was proposed by Darwin in 1859 in his book Origin of Species. These are organisms which have not changed a lot during the course of evolution are called primitive. The design of such organisms is similar as a Saligenelia. The organisms which have advanced and more complex body design and function are called advanced organisms. Thus, evolution is a process which brings a change in the existing form of a species and add to the diversity. The organisms have been divided into different groups or categories on the basis of their fundamental basic similarities, dissimilarities, and interrelationships. Each level or category is given in a specific name which helps the classification of organisms easier. This system was introduced by Linnaeus and is discussed below. It is called the Linnaean hierarchy. Linnaeus is referred as a father of taxonomy for his work on hierarchy of classification. Species is the lowest taxonomic category and kingdom is the highest category of hierarchical system of classification. Let us discuss all the level one by one. First is species. It is the lowest category of classification. It is also called the basic unit of classification. It consists of morphologically similar individuals which have descended from common ancestors. These organisms interbreed and are reproductively isolated from those of other species, for example, Panthera tigris. Second, genus. This group consists of related species which have common ancestor. The species resemble each other in many features and differ in some of them, for example, Panthera. Then family. This group consists of one more related genera, for example, animals of genus Panthera, for example, lion, leopard, tiger. Order. This group consists of one or more related families. The families Felidae and family Canidia are placed in order Carnivora. This is because members of both families are carnivores and have well developed canines. Class. A group of related order forms a class. Phylum. A phylum is called so when we talk of animals. In case of plant, it is called division. A phylum consists of group of related classes. Kingdom. In biological classification system, kingdom is the highest group which is formed of related phyla or division. In year 1969, Robert Whittaker introduced the 5-kingdom classification of organisms. This provided proper classification to prokaryotic organisms, fungi, unicellular eukaryotic organisms, plants and animals. The classification was based on different characters as body organization, means unicellular or multicellular organism. On the cell structure, it is divided into prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Presence or absence of cell wall. Mode of nutrition means autotroph or heterotrophs. Phylogenetic relationship between organisms. Based on these, following kingdoms were identified by Whittaker as a kingdom Monera, kingdom Protista, kingdom Fungi, kingdom Animalia, and kingdom Plantae. See, this is the organism division. Kingdom Monera. Prokaryotic organisms such as bacteria and blue-green algae are studied under the kingdom Monera. In the kingdom Protista, unicellular eukaryotic organisms like protozoan, for example amoeba, euglena and paramecium algae are studied. Kingdom Fungi, multicellular non-green saprophytes, the fungi like mushroom, yeast and bread molds are studied under kingdom Fungi. Kingdom Animalia, all multicellular animals with heterotrophic nutrition are studied in kingdom Animalia. Then kingdom Plantae, all multicellular green plants with autotrophic nutrition are studied under kingdom Plantae. See the division of organisms. Now I would like to conclude my video. If you have any problem, you can ask me. Thank you.